5/3/2018, May 3rd. This is Take the Pizza, the Mike Stigs Show, the vlog, the podcast, live from Las Vegas. And I got a public announcement here. You know, it's May 3rd, so what is it? June 1st to November 30th is hurricane season. So if you live between Texas and Maine, move. Yeah, because you know what happened last year. We had all the, what was it, the one that hit Houston. You had the one in Houston, the one in Florida. You had all the hurricanes. The one that hit Puerto Rico. I think Puerto Rico still doesn't have power. I don't know. I thought I saw a couple of guys running around, you know, with flashlights. But, so hurricane season is a couple weeks away, so get ready. You know, stock up on some water, stock up on some electricity, you know, put it in, you know, a barrel or something. But yeah, so watch out, because last season, you know, it was pretty bad. We even got a hurricane here in, you know, Vegas. Just kidding, but we almost got a hurricane. We got wind and we got rain, but it wasn't a hurricane. Well, they didn't call it a hurricane, but they could have. But anyway, there's a recall. I was just watching the news, and they said 35,000 pounds of ground beef have been recalled because they might have hard pieces of blue plastic in it. So if you go to the store and you buy some ground beef, you know, you got to look at the ingredients. If it says ground beef, salt, and hard pieces of blue plastic, don't buy that one. Grab the other one. All right, so you got to look at the, you know, the ingredients and look for that key word is the hard pieces of blue plastic. So if, you know, if you see it, if you see something, don't buy something. All right, so that's my public service announcements here for hurricane season, and if you're making hamburgers, because, you know, or if you're making steak, watch out. You never know. You could get into the steak. You know, it's in the ground beef, so you got to watch out.
Don't overcook it. Overcook it's no good. Defeats its own purpose. What are you doing? I just said don't overcook it. You're overcooking it. Bring it over.
Want your steak?
Bring it over. Bring it over. It's like a piece of charcoal. Bring it over here.
You want your steak?
Yeah, right now.
Good. Yeah, just steak.
All right, that's a little clip from Raging Bull. Don't overcook the steak. All right, since we're talking about ground beef, might as well throw a little scene. Well, it's not the scene; it's the words. The words from Raging Bull over there. So it's a good movie. It's the only movie I watch in black and white. I didn't even know it was in black and white, so I just pulled up the clip now. I was like, oh, that was in black and white? I don't like black and white movies, you know. I want color. You know, I don't want to see, they say you look better in, like, if you take a black and white picture, you look better in the black and white. It doesn't matter what picture I'm in, color or not. So, it's a crazy news story here. A guy is suing a cop and a lifeguard who saved a guy from drowning because he's got $100,000 in medical bills. You know what I say? If you can't swim, stay out of the water. You just sue the guy for the guy. You're dying, and the guy saves you, and now you got medical bills. Go bankrupt, right? What would you do? You would do that too? You would sue? Forget the corner guy. He's a moron, total moron over there. Stu Nod, the corner guy over there. And a drunk guy in Kansas with a blood alcohol level of 0.35. That's like really, really drunk. Anyway, so this guy's got a blood alcohol level of 0.35, was stung on by the police because he was having sex with a car's tailpipe. So I'm reading the story, but it doesn't tell you what kind of a car it was. But I don't know, I've seen this story once before. You know, when I used to do the Mike Stigs show about 3-4 years ago, that was one of the stories about a guy think he was banging a Volkswagen or something. And so anyway, so this guy gets stunned because he wouldn't stop, having sex with the car. And, it could have been worse. He could have been fucking driving. A police officer was suspended for kicking a handcuffed guy in the head. Imagine that. The guy's laying on the ground. I saw the video. The guy's laying on the ground. He's already handcuffed. You got one guy on his back. This guy comes over, boom, kicks him right in the head. All I want to know is when he fills out that job application, and it's like, reason for leaving. What are you going to put there? Reason for leaving, Meanwhile, the other people, be interviewing him. They're like, so why should we hire you as the high school soccer coach? I don't know what's going on. It's crazy stuff going on. If you're handcuffed, you're already. What are you gonna do? He's laying on the ground. You got the other cops on top of his back. He comes running over and wham! It's good. I don't know. Border Patrol agents busted a guy with a tiger cub in a duffel bag. You see, that's why we need a wall around the border, because we need to stop smuggling in all these tigers. You got to stop them. Just the other day I saw 2 tigers on YouTube. What's going to happen if all these tigers keep coming in? They're going to take our jobs, and then they get free medical and health care and all this stuff. But I just had 2 bees just ran into the window over there, or they flew into the window. So I don't know, maybe there's a guy kicking people in the head or going after bees or something. I just saw 2 bees just crash into the window over there. And like the kamikaze, what, you looking for me? Huh? Come on, you stupid bees. I'll get some A's to kick your bee ass. So that 2 bees just crashed into the window. You believe that shit? In this day and age, 2 bees. I don't know what I'm talking about. But, so it's crazy. You're going to sneak into the country. What is that? Big money in smuggling tigers? What do you got for tiger? What is that, the new thing? Like, you don't want to smuggle in cocaine, but let's smuggle in some tigers. Because, a month ago, they busted a tiger in a car. A guy was trying to cross the bridge or whatever over in San Diego to get into the country, coming in from Mexico. And and in the car was a tiger cub. So I don't know. There must be a big money involved in tiger cubs. So that must be the new thing now. Because if you get busted bringing in drugs, you go to prison a long time. If you're sneaking in a tiger cub, I don't know, what do they give you? A week? You get a week in jail or something? So what would you rather have? 40 years in prison with cocaine, or you sneak in a tiger and you get a week? The corner guy said he didn't do either of it. So yeah, all right. So you don't have to worry about that. So that's some crazy stuff there. You're finding imagine what are you gonna do with a tiger? Right now this tiger cub, I don't know, is it like this big? They grow. I don't know if you knew that. They grow. Those tiger cubs, when they get older, they grow into tigers. So that's you gotta watch out for that stuff. Because I knew a guy that had a pet alligator in Harlem in his apartment, and when he got the alligator, it was like a foot long, and then like a year later, it was 3 feet long, and then like a year after that, it was 7 feet long, and the good thing is nobody broke into his apartment, because if they broke into the apartment, Izod would have killed him. Yeah, that's what they named him Izod. Izod the alligator. Yeah, so I didn't name him. I wouldn't have named him Izod. I would have named it Puma. Puma is a better name for an alligator. So what's your alligator's name? Puma. Isn't Puma like a tiger or something? No, it's just his name. You can name an alligator anything you want. And It's like a cat. You call it by its name. It's not coming. You're not going to sit there and say, hey, Puma, come on, let's go out. Let's go for a ride. And the alligator's just going to sit there like this. For like 7 hours. I don't know if you know alligators, but that's all he did. Every time I went over there, the thing was just... Another bee just crashed into the window. There must be a hive over here. They're trying to get me. These bees are trying to... This happened 4 years ago. I had 3 bees in the house. You know, I had 3 bees. And they were in the house. I'm allergic to bees, so I got to get rid of them. 3 bees are on the door. There's another one. That's it. They're coming back. They're coming to get me. See, there was 3 bees stuck on the door, and I walk in the house and I hear bzzz, and I go to the kitchen and there's 3 bees right on the sliding glass door. So I killed them. I'm going to jail for this one. This is a bad podcast, alright? I could tell already. Yeah, so 3 bees, and I killed them. About an hour later, I hear whee, sound like a weed whacker. I whee. I go in the kitchen. There's 25 bees on the sliding glass door. I was like, holy shit, this is insane. So I grabbed my laptop, I grabbed my dog, evacuated the house. Right? As I'm pulling out of the driveway, I see an exterminator driving by. I was like, this motherfucker did it. I know it. He did it. He put the bees into the house to get business. So I chased after him, and then I was like, yo, you gotta come to my house. I got bees over there. And the guy lived like right around the corner from me. He goes, well, I got GPS in my truck. So if I go to you, if I go to your house, I'm gonna have to charge you for a service call. And I was like, all right, get in my car, and then they don't know because my car's not GPS. So he comes to the house, and he grabs my shop vac, walks into the kitchen. He's like Ghostbusters. He's got the shop vac on the back of him. He's like, shh, and he sucked up all the bees. He's like, don't let the bees out of the shop vac, for like 6-7 years. I still got him in the shop vac. Here we go. We got 5 bees have now crashed into the window. 5. So I think this is revenge. I think they were sitting there. These bees could be like ISIS, Italian ISIS. So they're coming for me. So this could be my last podcast, vlog, video, take the pizza, the Mike Stigs show, live from Las Vegas. I won't be live anymore. The next show I could be dead from Las Vegas. If these are killer bees. I saw, one of them had 2 knives and an AR-15. So these are killer bees. I got a hammer. I got a hammer. If they got a nail gun, these bees are fucked. I don't care what you say. If they pull a nail gun on me, I'm gonna hammer them. Okay. And then I was just reading the news right before it started, and a coyote was attacking a 3-year-old in a park, and an off-duty police officer saw what was going on. He ran over there and kicked it right in the head. The 3-year-old did not get a concussion, so that's a good thing, because she's fine. She's fine. Good thing the 3-year-old wasn't in handcuffs. But I don't know what happened to the coyote, and I don't know what kind of car that guy was tailpiping. But his nickname is now T-Bone. So that's the show. Cause I'm gonna have to go out there. I'm gonna have to grab my my Kel-Tec, my Mossberg, and my Glock, and go out. These are killer bees. So you know what? It's gonna be me or the bees, and I guarantee you, if there's 50,000 of them, it's gonna be me. But if there's only like 20 or 30, I don't know. Maybe I'll just I'll go get some smoke. I'll just go get my car and do a burnout, because the smoke calms the bees down. It triggers something in their heads. I don't know. Their heads get all foggy, and then they fall asleep. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go do a couple burnouts. All right, and I'm gonna be at the LS Fest this weekend. All right, see you next week.